I mean, yeah, and no disrespect to nobody, but like I said, all praises to the women with fallopian tubes, okay, and able to push a woman out of a vagina, okay. Those who the praises go to. We not taking nothing for y'all. People is talking about y'all, your dog is your hey, wish me happy Mother's Day because I got a dog. And no, 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 no. Ain't nobody paying child support to no dog, cat, fish, anything. No. I let the women have their day because that's all I'm trying to say. Because y'all remember, y'all women, y'all competing. Y'all remember who was Women of the Year a few years ago? Let me remind you who was Woman of the Year a few years ago. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that Vanity Fair cover? And they crowned Caitlyn Woman of the Year, and he was only a woman for 6 months. For 6 months. And he beat out all you women for Women of the Year. And he was a man for about 60 years, 70 years. And that nigga became a woman for 6 months and got Woman of the Year. Y'all women ain't doing shit out here. How many kids you got? He ain't push out one through his little pee hole. And he got Woman of the Year. What y'all women doing out here? Those is all jokes. But that's the point that I'm making though. You know, he got Woman of the Year. So when I sit up here and I say what I say, like, I don't think that's fair. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of y'all that accept that, and there's nothing wrong with people being with who they want to be. But when Caitlyn Jenner becomes Woman of the Year and leapfrogs every woman with a natural born vagina, leapfrog them all of them. I mean, even Michelle Obama leapfrogged y'all all and became Woman of the Year. Now, do you call him and wish him happy Mother's Day? I mean, whatever. But shit, start getting confused out here. They start making you feel like you goddamn crazy. Do y'all think that Caitlyn Jenner's children are calling him let's not even say that. Do y'all think that his children are celebrating him today for Mother's Day? He got Woman of the Year. Let's just keep it a buck. So do they call him and say, hey, hey dad, happy Mother's Day? That don't sound right. Just fucking forget it. I don't even want to start. Because that shit, like, as much as they try to normalize that, I just don't even want to talk about it because it just ain't going to come out right. Because, yeah. All right, let me move on to Beyonce, right? I'll tell you one thing though, with that whole agenda they pushing, let me tell you something, ladies. All you women who have been inspired by this whole LGBTQ plus community, I'm gonna give you something to think about, right? Especially y'all who may be uncomfortable with it, but you allow society to dictate what the hell you tell your children what to do, right? Because you don't want to get canceled in your own home or anything of the above or looked at a certain way. But let me give y'all women and y'all men something to think about, right? It's okay for me to speak this way as a proud black man, heterosexual black man that understand family, legacy, lineage, if I'm pronouncing that right. All right. When for all y'all that don't understand that this thing was designed to stop the reproduction of man, to slow it down. Right. If you don't understand that, then you're not going to understand what I'm saying. That there is a bigger agenda because they feel that the world is overpopulated and they don't want to be taking care of all these people, right? Because they will have to, right? If you go, you have a baby, you're gonna be fine. Because you can go and get on welfare and you can be on public assistance, you will get housing and you will get welfare. Your kids will go to public school, no matter what. Even I know people that lived in the projects all their life. Some of these people never worked a job, but the government assistance allowed them to able to have a life living in these projects. They didn't get to move or get away or whatever. They grew up in these places, right? But on public assistance. Some girls with several kids never worked, but you always see with another kid and another kid and another kid. She raised her kids and her kids get old and they move out the projects and stand up and she's an old lady and she's still in the projects, right? So the government will take care of you. They don't want to, but they will. They say we trillions and billions and grillions and that, this, that, and the other. But a lot of y'all still get y'all food stamps every month, right? Yeah, Section 8 is still getting taken care of. You're still getting paid. You still got a roof over your head, right? All right. Well, their ultimate goal is to stop spreading so much money amongst these people that aren't going out there and producing for themselves, right? So with that, they created different ways of eliminating people. And I will say allegedly, all right, because then here's where it become a conspiracy theory, right? But you had things like AIDS, right? That came and wiped out a whole fucking generation of men and women, but a lot of men, because it was they were saying that it was contracted through gay sex, anal sex, or whatever, right? But that didn't stop the gay men from indulging, right? And then some of them was affecting women because they was doing both, right? So they knew this. Oh, we going allegedly, boom, here goes some shit, wiped out a whole fucking era. But you see motherfucking Magic Johnson, that motherfucker living to today with well, I guess he had HIV back then, whatever. But he was the first face that we knew publicly to come out and say that he had that shit. His wife didn't ever get sick, his fucking kids didn't have it, this, that, and the other. I can't even tell you how many. This shit been at least 40 years, right? Uh We went through that era, right? Boom, right? So there's always been little shit, right? COVID, I believe, was another way to, allegedly to get a bunch of motherfuckers up out of here, right? A lot of us, we was not doing this shit, right? I know people that did it and they not here no more, right? Um, a lot of people were in fear. They motherfuckers ain't want to be next to me because I didn't get the shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was scared of me. I'm good. Now look at all the motherfuckers that took it that ain't good. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm never gonna follow their agenda if it don't make sense to me. I don't fuck what y'all do, right? I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying? I use my own decision and I don't let nobody influence me to do shit. Right? So I forgot what point I was going to make. Hold on. Oh, so like I said, you had AIDS, you had the virus or whatever they had. Different shit came at different times and different points in our life, right? Then you got the whole wave of the LGBTQ plus, and I did a whole show on that, and y'all could go back and look at that and what was it called? Damn, what was the name of the show I did on it? But it had to do with the New York City and the Village and the bar downtown, which started the whole lesbian, bisexual, gay movement, which spawned all the way into all this. But the point was that these people, it was illegal for all the stuff that's going on today, like a man becoming a woman and all this stuff was illegal and it was deemed a mental illness, right? But when he figured shit out, hey, positive on positive, negative on negative, we don't make a bunch of more babies in this country to take care. So what was now hidden, if we bring this to the forefront and we promote it, this will slow down the production that we once was trying to do. Damn, why we saying these people are mentally ill? No, let's bring these motherfuckers out in the open and say it's okay, because the more people that live like they do, the less people are being made.